Hey, welcome to the channel. We're a family of 4 from Perth and we've sold up for the trip of a lifetime around Australia. We've managed to get a decent campfire going despite the rain. Look forward to showing you guys around over the next couple of days.
You know it's bumpy when someone's glasses come out of the glasses holder.
This is actually the landing site of Captain James Cook.
There's a massive donut.
So there'll be a couple of reviews going on today. Max doing the pie review and Izzy doing the donut review. 16 degrees in this water, absolutely freezing.
We actually just walked through a 70 million year old rainforest.
Making our way up, getting a bit steep here. We wouldn't have known about this place if she hadn't have recommended it. What a day. Full of water, we've done some washing now as well, and we're going to hit the road for a couple of hours, making our way further north. Kate's found a beautiful little hip camp for us, so that's today's destination, so yep, let's hit the road. So guys, we've just arrived at this absolutely beautiful camp. There's 20 acres here, so lots of space. We've chosen a beautiful spot, but it has started to rain, so a bit of a rush set up here to get the awning set up. We've also got some washing that we did just before we set off that we need to hang. Not the best time to be doing it in the rain, so awning's up. We're gonna set up the washing line outside. This is our beautiful view. Managed to grab some firewood on the way to camp as well, so yeah, we're gonna get that fire set up. At least we can be under cover on the awning, but yeah, the wet weather is back. Okay, it's pretty wet, guys.
And cold.
But we've managed to get a decent campfire going despite the rain. We actually did both a YouTube and an Instagram live today, so we thought we'd say g'day to our followers wherever they were in the world, and we had a good yarn. It was good. But yeah, just sitting by the campfire because it's pretty wet. As you can see, we've got our washing behind us. We had to put it under the awning because it's just so wet. Yeah, this weather is pretty unseasonal, but yeah, it's not going to stop us getting out tomorrow. Hopefully we can do some sightseeing. But we are kind of very much bunkered down tonight.
$10 a night. This is a place called Deepwater. And we're about 40 minutes, I believe, from Agnes Water and 1770, two places that we've been told we must go to.
Our beautiful campfire. Look at that. The pop-up pit does very well. If you're not familiar with doing campfires in the rain, that is the trick. So you want to kind of get almost a teepee kind of style going on, lots of hot coals underneath, good airflow in the middle, and then irrespective of the rain, you should still have a good fire going. So that's the goal.
And light it before it rains.
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the morning. What's our problem this morning, Max?
Well, our battery is at 25%. So what we're going to do is I'm making scrambled, and then since we can't use a toaster because our battery's low, we're toasting the bread in the fry pan and having some baked beans first up. And then afterwards we're going to boil some hot water in that pan there, the pot there. Yeah. We're going to have some, because we have a lot of these sort of sachet coffee in there. Which is what we're going to use.
So yeah, essentially very, very low battery, which is not ideal. But this is the sort of day that it'd be great to have a generator. Like we could just top that up, but we couldn't due to weight reasons. So we're trying to make do with solar, but it's very, very low. You don't want it to get under 20% really. Then you're starting to risk your fridge turning off and stuff. So yeah, not great, but we're trying to manage as best as we can. So Max is doing a great job. He's got breakfast on the go using gas, so that's fantastic. And yeah, hopefully we can somehow get some charge into this battery. But we're going to put all the electrics into the Ranger. We've got a 100 amp hour battery there, so we're going to top up all the laptops and all the kids' devices there. But yeah, Queensland, what's going on with all this weather, Max? Hey? Crazy.
No battery.
Absolutely beautiful weather today to wake up to, guys. Fantastic. So we're going to hop in the car now. We're going to head to the national park. There's heaps to see around this area, so let's get to it. First stop is the Deepwater National Park. It's near Agnes Water here in Queensland. Beautiful drive down. So yeah, we're gonna do some forward driving, a bit of sightseeing, but we're hoping to cram in a bit today because the weather is very favourable. But yeah, let's hop in the car now and have a drive.
You know it's bumpy when someone's glasses come out of the glasses holder.
Now I've got to run back up to where the car is, up a bit of a slope, getting my steps in.
Okay, first stop is Flat Rocks apparently. So we're just going for a wander. We parked up. Just had a little chat with a friendly couple, family from Queensland.
Yeah.
Guy was actually a rescue helicopter pilot, which is quite interesting. They were giving us a few tips of places to check out. But yeah, first stop, we're going to stretch the legs. This is obviously the national park. But yeah, a lot of significance in this area.
Water.
We can see the water. This is very pretty. Kate's found us a new track. This one's a bit more rocky though.
We're doing the Red Rock Trail.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Red Rock.
Springs Beach car park, and yeah, there's a few different walks you can do. You can either go to the Sunrise Beach or all the way to the end. So we'll see how we go. But apparently it's a 3-kilometre walk. Tricky stuff to walk on this. It's sort of quite slippery. It's a slow going down, but it's going to be fun coming up. It's quite steep.
You guys clearly need more practice. Oh, I did it, yes.
We're just having a quick chat to ourselves about how different the beaches over here are compared to WA. Beautiful sand here. It's actually quite squeaky, but it's a lot. The colour is so different to back home, isn't it?
It's like a brown colour, isn't it? Whereas the sand back home is white.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's crazy.
But yeah, squeaky and compact. It's actually like a more coarse sand as well. So it's almost quite powdery at times, the sand in WA on a lot of the beaches. But yeah, just something we talk about when we go through different states.
Random things.
What happened, Max? Did you have a little trip? Ooh, grazed your knee. Oh no. A little bit puffed?
Yeah, coming back's a bit of a killer.
Yeah.
And it's got boards with big gaps in between. So you can't walk up it quick, even
No.
if you wanted to.
There's still a bit more to squeeze in, and we're going to tell you why we've specifically come to this area, which is obviously very significant in the history of Australia. So,
And it wasn't for hikes.
no. So guys, we've made it to one of the key destinations for today. This is actually the landing site of Captain James Cook. It's his second landing in Australia following Botany Bay. So he landed here on the 24th of May, 1770. And the town is now called 1770 in honour of that landing.
Yeah.
But the original name of the town here was Round Hill. It actually was renamed in 1970. There's a plaque when you arrive as well, which commemorates that historic landing as well. But yeah, we've had a beautiful day today exploring. It's been absolutely stunning, and we might even jump in here for a dip because the weather is beautiful. Now guys, I had to pull over and film this because I've driven past, now this is the 6th microwave letterbox. Now, I've never seen this before. I don't know if this is a Queensland thing. So if you're from Queensland, let me know. Is that a thing? Or is it just the area, Deepwater, that we're in? Because they're everywhere.
What a pretty backdrop.
Yeah, it's beautiful with sunset behind us. First time we've cooked fish on the pop-up fire pit before, so we'll see how that turns out. So far so good. Plenty of hot coals there.
Chorizo, sliced potato, tomato, bacon, beans.
Morning guys. So our time has come to an end here in Deepwater. This place is called Corners Bush Estate, is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Corners with a K.
Really wet start to the trip, but then it came beautiful yesterday. Had a fantastic day trip down to 1770. That was fantastic. One thing I'd note about this place, there's actually a for sale sign on the drive in, so we will drop the details below, but obviously this will be a couple of months till you see this, so just double check if it is still around, if it does go for sale. But yeah, fantastic spot. It's
$10 a night as well, you know.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, it's been absolutely beautiful. You know, we haven't heard a peep from anybody. We've just had birds chirping and that's it.
I know, it's been so nice.
Yeah.
And like this would be fantastic for big groups as well, because it's such a big kind of clear area. You could, you know, have yourself all parked up for a week or so, really. It's absolutely beautiful.
We do have a few sneaky potholes in the grass though that you've got to watch. Obviously with wet weather the ground has sunk a bit. That's the only downside, guys. It has been absolutely magical here.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of beautiful fires as well, roaring fires going, so enjoyed that. But my word, the nights get cold, don't they?
They do, and free firewood
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. That wasn't advertised, so we'd actually bought some wood with us, not knowing that there was free firewood, so just a bonus.
I would still bring some just to be on the safe side, because it's only kind of what's lying around, you know, that you can use. Like, I don't think, you know, you're not supposed to go around with your chainsaw or anything like that, but there were a couple of reasonable piles of firewood that we were able to access, and yeah, that was great. So today we're heading further north. We've got about a probably 3.5 drive ahead of us. We need to do water, we need to find a dump point, get rid of our rubbish, all that kind of stuff. So it's probably going to be a pretty busy day on the road. We've been a bit slow getting going this morning as well. What's about 10 o'clock or something now?
Oh, I don't know. We all had a sleep in, so.
So that was nice. But yeah, let's hit the road. Lots more to see.
Don't keep sailing away into the edge of time. Wake up to find it all slipping away. In the dark, in the rain, I was breaking down. I've been falling into circles again. Is the future really possible without you? I'm realizing now I've been stuck here from the start. 'Cause I go one step closer to bed before the midnight hour, and I'm just waiting for a faded lift ride home. One step closer to bed before the midnight hour, and I'm just.
You can see those guys, but there's bats in all of these trees. There's like probably hundreds everywhere. And all over there as well. Mark, where are we going?
Pies, bakery.
Well, we hope there's pies.
Yeah, this bakery looks good. This town actually looks very beautiful. And
Yeah, it's cool.
We're enjoying filling the water tanks in the car, looking at all those bats. That's
Yeah.
very unusual.
Yeah. Oh wow, look at this park.
I know.
That's cool.
This town's cool.
Wow.
There's a massive donut. Whoa. 5 you 10.
It's pretty impressive.
Okay guys, stop at the Miriam Vale Bakery. We couldn't help ourselves for a pie review. So you might see in the distance as well, a little donut. Now, Steve, in one of our previous videos, saw a nice tasty donut on the table when we were doing a pie review. We thought, why doesn't Izzy do the donut review? So it'll be a couple of reviews going on today. Max doing the pie review and Izzy doing the donut review. Let's do it. All right, Max, so your initial observations?
So, by picking it up already, the bottom doesn't feel as hard, it's very soft.
Have a look. Okay, and the front?
But the top and the sides feel very hard and cooked. So hopefully that's good.
Izzy's already tucking in, as is Kate. Going for a second bite here. He's got a bit of a poker face going on, so I can't really gauge what's going on in his mind.
Well, on the first bite, you get a really good pepper sort of flavour in your mouth, and initially on that first bite, you get all that crispiness on the top, but the like aftertaste isn't as good because you had that real soft sort of bottom bit, not as crispy as I'd like, but very flavourful. You can definitely taste the pepper. It's really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, okay, Miriam Vale Bakery, 8.5 out of 10. Phase 2 is our donut review by Izzy. Now this is called a Long John, which is like a jam-filled donut, but it's also got, what inside, Izzy? Cream, yes. So, all right, we're gonna flip around. This is for you, Steve. So you wanted a donut review? Izzy, let's go.
I'm scared.
I don't know if I like it.
It's probably not something you would normally have, so we're trying something a bit different, but how's the donut itself?
It's a really good donut.
Yeah? Nice and sweet? Yep.
There's a cinnamon on top.
Ooh. And then you've got the sort of nice jam sauce there and the cream. And the cream nice?
It's nice and cold.
So this is not something you've had often, but what would you say is your review?
6 or something.
6 out of 10? Okay. Sounds like we might have a bit more of a harsher critic here, but I might just have a bite just to make sure.
I'm having some of that as well.
Guys, that's pretty good.
I think it's a 6. I'm not sure about
So-
it.
Just caveat that. Her review's gonna be pretty harsh, but it's pretty nice. I'd give that an 8 out of 10 for me, but just so you know the barometer. So 6 out of 10, off to a rocky start, but you know, look it passed.
I like just the plain donuts, that's why.
Well, maybe we'll do a plain donut next time, but the pies, pretty good.
Another coal train, isn't it?
It's a big one. Wow, look at that. It goes on and on.
Oh my
and on.
gosh, it's massive. Just 1,000 kilometres to go until Cairns.
That's all right. We've made some good progress. Big day of driving though.
What a spot, hey?
Yeah, we're just outside of Rockhampton. Pretty decent drive today. I reckon it was a good 4.5 hours with obviously some stops as well for lunch. But it's beautiful scenery. You can hear it. You can hear our neighbours over there.
Noisy cow.
But this is beautiful. We have a fire pit as well over here.
Oh, yeah, it's lovely.
And some firewood for $15 for a decent sized bag. So that's pretty good. We grabbed a couple of those. I think it's going to get pretty chilly tonight.
Yeah, it's cold already. I'm regretting my clothing choice.
Yep. As soon as that sun sets over there, it's sort of quite beautiful. You can just see. Look at this, guys. Home for a couple of days. It'll do us nicely. Keen to check out the town actually during our stay.
Yeah.
There's a few other things that Kate's spotted on the drive down. She's been busy doing research as we've been putting in the kilometres.
Well, the kids have a couple of tests though. It's the last week of terms. They've got tests and things that we've got to navigate as well. So we'll see how we go.
We'll finish setting up now, get some dinner on.
Get the fire going.
Get the fire going, yep. And
sure.
Probably crack a beer as well. We've got our amazing fire going. Kate's cooked us up a feast. Looking very good there with your beanie. You're all
Stylish.
tucking in, and Izzy's actually finishing off an assessment at school. So, yep, busy day driving. Look forward to showing you guys around over the next couple of days.
It's the morning and we are having some scrambled.
Yeah, we're off to Yeppoon is the first stop for today. So we're doing a bit of a road trip, probably put in some kilometres, but there's quite a bit to see in this area. I believe there's also some amazing caves, so that one's we need to book for, but we're just gonna head to the coastline first. Apparently it is absolutely stunning, so let's go for a drive. Arrived at the coastal town of Yeppoon. Behind us are the Keppel Islands. We've got the Great Keppel Island and North Keppel Island. We just had a look into it. It's $170 for a family of 4 to go over. Not sure if we're going to be able to squeeze that one in on our trips, and we're also kind of managing the budget a little bit. We've done quite a few island trips of late. We've still got Whit Sundays and a whole heap of things coming, which we're really excited about. So you do sort of have to prioritise what you see a little bit.
Yeah.
Very wide beach area here. There's the water park area, just up top there. What's going on here?
You found us.
Found you.
We've been sitting here watching the dogs on the beach.
We saw a cute little border collie that looked a little bit like Gracie. So made her miss her even more.
Oh no! How cold is it?
It's nice.
1 to 10.
16 degrees in this water, absolutely freezing. But the view is stunning on this infinity pool. Check this out.
It's a bit cold, a bit fresh, but that's okay.
Izzy, how are you finding it?
Cold.
Cold. Mum's in. You gotta keep moving. That's the key.
I can't feel my arms or my legs.
This is completely free as well. Lifeguards and everything. So yeah, fantastic spot. So come down with the family.
what are we excited about here, Mark?
We just saw drakes, which is
I was
pretty
hoping
cool.
you'd say the right answer.
Yeah.
The people that follow us from back home, Mindarie, will know about Basil's, right?
Yeah.
It's a fancy pants, gourmet, deli sort of place.
Yeah.
And Drake's actually, yeah, it is expensive, but Drake's kind of reminds us of Basil's back home because all the stuff that they had was really fresh and gourmet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But we haven't seen one since South Australia, so when we saw one here, we're actually genuinely excited, aren't we?
Oh,
$3.
nice.
It's a lot fancier in here than South Australia. Look, it's just
Pretty good. To round off a busy day, we're here at the Capricorn Caves. Looking forward to going underground. So apparently there's a couple of different types of cave runs we can do here.
Yeah, there's 3 different options. So we're doing the cathedral caves, but there is one that you can climb through. A bit more time involved and much higher cost. I think it's $90 per adult and per child. I think 10 to 15. That is meant to be pretty cool though, looking at the pictures, but we can't do that today. So it's $100 for a family of 4. Yeah, you can't book it online though because it requires two lots of families. But if you ring through, you can pay when you get here. That's what we've done.
Awesome. All right, let's show you around. We've seen some really good caves in our travels so far. So yeah, we'll see how Queensland stacks up.
We've got some competition.
You will feel like you're underground, but the whole time you're actually above the reception buildings that you checked in at.
Wow.
So it's a completely above the ground cave system. And a big thing, I know the cave is like the elephant in the room right now, but we actually just walked through a 70 million year old rainforest to get here. And this rainforest is the second oldest rainforest in Australia. It's actually descended from the Dane tree up north. And like the trees in this rainforest, these massive trees you can see clinging onto the rocks, especially next to you guys at the back, there's a huge root system here. These are fig trees, and they can live for up to 700 years, and they're essentially tearing the cave apart. So when you're inside, you'll see these roots coming down out of every crack and crevice. It's tempting, but don't swing on them. Just admire them from a distance. You don't know if they're holding any loose rocks up or anything like that. And lucky last little thing, this cave is a 400 million year old limestone cave. And every little bit of this rock around you is the fossilized remains of an ancient coral reef. There's 15 metres of battery under your feet right now. So it's a whole lot, and it's on every single surface of the cave. So don't lick your fingers. It's really good for your skin though. So if you rub it in, it's a natural exfoliant. So one of the most important things about caves is you're pretty much in a time capsule right now. And generally you'd think caves only trap in fossils, but sometimes they can trap in organisms from millions of years in the past. And this cave fern, Tectaria divexa, is a 200 million year old species. So it's a prehistoric, you could call it a dinosaur fern, almost. It was really prominent back when all of our supercontinents were connected, but over time, we've had massive spikes in global temperatures. Essentially, this fern has gone extinct everywhere around the world, except for this cave that you're standing in. So we are the only place that you'll find this unique ancient species growing, which just means it's our responsibility to keep them alive. Really been an uphill battle. Like you can really see, especially on this rock face, all the dead ferns. Back before 2018, this rock face was completely covered in beautiful green ferns. But when Australia was having those bushfires, so were we. and those bushfires pushed so much hot air through the cave that we pretty much lost the entire population. We were down to 4 ferns globally just here. So we were really pretty much ready to mark them as extinct. But as you can see, they've clung on just long enough that now we're having so much wet seasons. This rock face is covered in green sprouts. In fact, there are hundreds of self-germinated Tectaria diversa ferns all over it. So yeah, this is just the most positivity we've ever had with this species. And it means you could come back in 20 years and see a cave full of literal dinosaur ferns. So we're walking past it's called the Iron Cascade. It's also a wedding venue. So a lot of people have been married in here over the years. And being a cave, we've had some really interesting weddings, like Batman weddings, Star Wars weddings. The most recent was like a medieval themed wedding. But the traditional weddings are gorgeous, as you can probably imagine as well. Micro bats. And at night, they come into these caves to hunt the bent wings, and they'll catch them mid-flight, swallow their body, and they pretty much scatter little bat wings all over the place. So this is just the leftovers of one of those big predatory bats.
So we're going the challenging way back, the optional challenging way.
You good?
Yeah.
Wait for Mum.
Swinging bridge. Fun. Oh, thanks for bringing us through.
That's all right. No, that's no problem.
That was awesome.
It was a
Thank
pleasure
you.
having you.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't lose you. So thanks for coming for an explore.
Well, that was pretty amazing, wasn't it?
It was pretty unreal.
Yeah, so Candice, our tour guide, was very knowledgeable. Because it was a small group as well, we really got to see behind the scenes. We got to see the little bats as well. Quite amazing. But just to think someone had to climb through all that and all that bat poo years ago to find all those caves with a candle was quite incredible. Beautiful caves. Glad we did it.
And they do weddings in there. So the acoustics in that cave, so they call it the Cathedral Cave, and they have all seats. So like a church, I guess.
Yep.
But yeah, the sound in there was hectic, wasn't it?
Yeah, and if you're feeling adventurous, there's some more challenging ones you can do as well, where you've got to wear a hard hat and
you've got to climb through, so don't wear a dress like that.
So we couldn't get that one in today, but that sounds amazing as well.
But we were just chatting, I think in terms of all the caves we've done, I think this is up there in terms of the most impressive.
Definitely up there.
But see what you think.
Yeah, I mean, visually it doesn't have the same stalactite, stalagmite formations that you have with some of the others we've visited, but what it is beautiful. So guys, final piece of adventure for the day. This is Mount Etna, about 10-minute drive from the caves we were just at. Now if you time your run right, this is just before sunset. Apparently you see bats coming out from the top. There's a cave at the top. Sounds really awesome. We're a bit of a walk now. Get the heart rate up. Look forward to seeing the view. Making our way up. It's getting a bit steep here. I love this time of the day, golden hour. The sun starting to set on the hills around us. It's really beautiful. Kids covering their nose. What can you smell? Bat poo? Yeah.
Can you smell it?
Oh yeah, definitely a strong whiff of bats. Must be close to the top.
You made it sound like that's a good thing because you went, oh yeah.
That is pretty beautiful, isn't it?
bats come out of this cave at sunset, so we're quickly trying to rush to the top just to catch that. It's going to be beautiful, but as you're walking, it's just stunning, guys, absolutely stunning.
That was an amazing sunset, absolutely beautiful. So we're now at basically the most southern point that you can walk down to, and this is the cave entrance. So yeah, hopefully we'll see some bats coming out of it. Sun's just setting in the distance. But yeah, quite a beautiful walk coming down. Okay, we've seen a few bats coming out, very small ones. Not sure how they're going to come up on camera, but we'll see if we can find one and show you. We can certainly hear them. Family is getting attacked by mosquitoes at the moment. That's obviously the food for our friends the bats, but we're getting bitten to death and we haven't seen any up close and personal, so we might head back to the car before it gets too dark going down those steep stairs. But yeah, beautiful walk down here. Magical sky, amazing.
I don't know what colour that is over there. It's like a turquoisey kind of colour, but it's really, really pretty. The skies over there is magical. It's kind of like a cotton candy sort of colour, and then over here is just orange.
I was going to say thank you to Candice, our tour host today in the caves, because we wouldn't have known about this place if she hadn't have recommended it. So yeah, 10-minute drive from the caves, absolutely magical. So yeah, if you do go down to the caves, top tip, book the last session of the day, which is 3:30 p.m. Do your caves tour and then come do this afterwards. It's absolutely magical. Worst bit, got to come back up all these steep stairs. But at least the walk down to the car is going to be nice. But yeah, what a day. Crammed in a lot, it's been amazing. Got a meeting this morning, so we're trying to pack down relatively quickly, and then we've got our weekly Saturday video scheduled to go live this morning, and we've had a copyright infringement on that video. Sometimes that happens when you're using, like, we have an Artlist library that we use to download songs, and occasionally it flags an issue, and normally you just dispute it and it gets resolved, but not what we want this morning. So I've decided to remove that song, upload a new song, and go through that whole process again. So dealing with that with YouTube, along with trying to pack down and get to this appointment. So
and get to camp and set up before the meeting.
Yes.
So it's good to go.
Exactly. So yeah, bit of a rush. But we'll give you a quick overview because this site has been absolutely fantastic. All ready to rock now. Beautiful stay here, wasn't it, for a few days?
It's been lovely. Good base, isn't it?
Really good. Low cost as well.
Yeah, so look, not as cheap as some of the other camps we've done recently, but I thought $25 a night's pretty good. And you have the option to buy firewood as well, which has been great. Yeah, and $15 for a decent sized bags. Every site here comes with its own fire pit as well, so that's really great. We've used that a couple of times, and a good base just to see a lot of the things that we did over the last couple of days. So highly recommend coming here. Now, we did check in during the week and it was really quiet. So we literally had, I think one other van here. Now, last night was a Friday night, so we had a lot more families in. It was a lot busier, so just keep that one in mind, but still super quiet. And there is a drop toilet here as well, just for your information as well, so you don't need to have a toilet. So that's also pretty handy. Okay. Ooh. And we said, why don't... So... All right. This is beautiful. Just outside of Rockhampton. We're just outside of Rockhampton.